So I usually get more people. I usually get more people on my personal feed than I do on the business page. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that makes sense.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So hi everybody. It's Mary Nack and Wes Walker, both at Compass, and we're joining you today on our weekly This Week in Real Estate in Chicago Real Estate,
Or whatever.
or whatever. I don't know what's going on with you, Wes. It seems like the market suddenly died, didn't it?
You know, mine always seems to be not necessarily opposite, but not necessarily following. Like when you and everybody was saying, "Oh yeah, it really picked back up a few weeks ago." To me, it had kind of slowed down, and then mine picked back up, and yeah, it's. I guess I'm, too much of a microcosm to be able to tell unless I'm around everybody. And since COVID, I haven't been around everybody as much, so we haven't been, as ear to the ground as we usually are about what's going on in the market. But right now, I've got a lot going on, but it's really more like new listings coming on the market, and a lot of photo shoots, and getting everything ready, and floor plans, and getting everything ready to go. I've got, I think, 4 things incoming soon right now.
Oh wow.
So it's another reason it's hard to tell. Sometimes it's not reflective of the market necessarily when I'm busy,
What kind of things are you listing?
Oh, I've got everything from some small places in the city to I've got a new construction townhouse in Northbrook, and I've got that $5.8 million house in Lincoln Park. It's an 11,000 square foot house in the heart of Lincoln Park. So it really runs the gamut as usual.
What the heck are you doing listing a property in Northbrook?
I've got properties. I mean, Northbrook's not even that far from me, but actually I just closed on a place in Northbrook a few weeks ago. Got a new construction one coming on in Northbrook now. And then I've got the,
was that the property that Roger bought?
Yeah. Well, the sale was, the listing is not. Yeah. And then, and remember I did the Frank Lloyd Wright house in Mettawa.
Right.
I did a townhouse.
No, but that's because of the Frank Lloyd Wright thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what's the
some particular draw?
Huh?
There's always some particular draw. Yeah.
So what's the new construction in Northbrook? What is that?
They're townhomes, but they're kind of set up like single families, but they're townhomes, really close to downtown. It's kind of a cool location. It's next to Techney Park, which has a big activity center and nature fields and walking trails and everything. And it's like 2,400 square feet.
By, you go out on what's the exit ramp off of Eden's that has the Starbucks?
You could go at either Willow or Dundee.
Yeah, Willow. I'm thinking Willow.
It's between the two.
It's the big monastery or whatever is over there.
Yeah, it's not too far. Yeah. It's just west of there. So it's
not actually being sold by the builder.
No, so my client bought it new construction during COVID and closed this summer and never really moved in. They moved some stuff in, but his company in the meantime moved their headquarters, and then I think he also decided he wasn't ready to leave the city yet, like he thought he was. I think COVID had everybody a little topsy-turvy, and after spending a little time up there, was like, no, I don't think I'm ready. I mean, single, younger guy, not quite ready for not quite. It's close to his family, but not quite ready for the suburbs. So, and it was, the market is such that it kind of took off after he bought it, back before it was built, so he's able to recoup, so it just makes sense to go ahead and sell it before he messes it up. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. Yeah, I think a lot of well, I don't know. I mean, now that you mention it, I've actually had a couple of people approach me about they want to get their place on the market. They're not quite ready, but I'm like, the clock is ticking, man.
Mhm.
It's like, come Thanksgiving. Well, generally speaking, who knows what's going to happen this year? I mean, it's just hard to know. And and I think in keeping with that, I do think that I think when we first locked down, people kind of had these long range plans, and they're like, well, let's just let's move our long range plans up a couple of years, and let's just make the move now. But now I think that surge is behind us, and now people don't really quite know what to do, or how long this is going to carry on, or what's going to happen in the economy, and I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of uncertainty. Danny on our community call last week said it. I mean, there's just no real momentum in the market right now, I don't think.
Mhm.
Um,
Either direction, you mean? Yeah.
in either direction. I mean, interest rates are still very good. I mean, I check them every morning, and they've been pretty much. You can get a 15-year fixed rate mortgage is like 2.5, and a 30-year is like 3.25. So I mean, those are
Mhm.
still really good rates.
Yeah. Yeah. Really good.
So
Yeah.
really good, and and surprisingly, I mean, I guess it's one of those crazy times when the bond market is inverted, or whatever they call that, because the jumbo rates are actually lower than the 30-year fixed. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Wow.
I mean, just a hair, but still.
I
Usually,
don't I don't remember if that's ever happened in that I can think of.
well,
Yeah.
it's happened rarely, but it's usually when
Yeah.
the bond market is, they call it, I don't know, we should actually have Terrence on the call. He could explain it probably, but
We'll do that with him next time.
we'll do that with him. Maybe next week we'll have Well, we're due to have Terrence back next week, but yeah, there just doesn't seem to be a lot of momentum. I mean, we had a little. Well, me personally, I had a little bit of a surge after Labor Day, kind of around the 15th of September, but then it seemed to die, and here we are, the middle of October already. It's October 11th, and yeah, it seems like it's kind of petered out, but. I don't know. I mean, the weather has not helped. I mean, we haven't had our nice, cool, crisp autumn weather that we get
Yeah.
this time of year. It's been really more. It feels more like last week felt more like April than it did October. It was so rainy and humid, and I got up one morning. It was 66 degrees, and I kid you not, 95% humidity, and it was
Yeah.
not raining.
Yeah. I went out to the beach this morning and it was actually sticky and buggy. Yeah.
Ugh.
It was in the 70s, but it was super humid and still. And the bugs were out like it was, I don't know,
Yeah,
middle of this, like early morning in the middle of the summer or something.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a little uncomfortable. I was kind of surprised. I was expecting it to be nice and cool, but yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. So what do you got coming up this week?
Uh, Pretty busy week just getting all of that stuff up and running. I've got 2 photo shoots tomorrow that will take all day because that one of them is one is the Northbrook house and the other is the 11,000 square foot house in Lincoln Park. And I'm assuming I'm going to be there for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. It's gonna take a while.
Wow.
Yeah,
What,
it's
so
a lot of rooms.
what are you listing the Lincoln Park house for?
5.8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I saw, that St. Regis there at Lake Shore East. I saw in the paper that they just closed a unit there for, I think it was like it was like the second highest or third highest sale this year. It's like 8.5, yeah, just under 8.5 million, I think. It's
Hmm.
like 6,000 square foot penthouse unit at St. Regis. The new
Yeah.
unit they just built there.
Right.
It's really. Do you hear that beeping outside? It's like a truck backing up.
Yeah. Is it outside? It sounds like
Yeah,
it's
I
in your
know.
room.
I know. I thought it was my coffee maker the first time it did that.
Yeah, this Lincoln Park house is like it's a family home, but it's like 7 or 8 or 10 bedrooms, depending on what you count. 7 full baths, 4 half baths, 2 family rooms, a rec room, an exercise room, a theater room, full roof deck. It's
Is it
got a
an
full sport court.
Is it an historical home?
No, it's new. It's only about 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
Newer construction.
Where is
It's
it
got
again?
a full sport court in the back and 4-car garage, and it's on Schubert at 716 Schubert. So just east of Halstead on Schubert, so between Halstead and Clark.
So just south of
Diversey.
Between Belmont and Diversey.
No, between Diversey and Fullerton, south of Diversey, between Diversey and Wrightwood. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so kind of hard at Lincoln Park, really.
Right. Yeah.
From the rooftop.
Between Fullerton and Wrightwood, north of Wrightwood.
Well, no, between Wrightwood and Diversey. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from the rooftop you see all over the city and downtown, but you're just about a block from that Trader Joe's there off Diversey. You could you're looking kind of down at it and stuff, so that gives you a point.
Right.
But so I'm planning on being there all afternoon
Well,
tomorrow.
you're supposed to have an assistant, right, to do that for you.
Yeah, on the $5.8 million ones, though, probably not.
Yeah, maybe not. I actually had coffee with a client the other day, and it reminded me of when I had my real estate office, and she's kind of she's one of my investors, and she has quite a nice portfolio that she's managed to put together of 2 to 4 smaller multifamily properties. And she's kind of at a point where she's really almost too big to handle it herself. She needs to start bringing people in, but she doesn't really know how to get to the level where it becomes profitable for her to do that. And it reminded me of when I had my office. I mean, it's sort of the E-Myth. I don't know if you ever read the book, The E-Myth, but just because you like the 25 word or less synopsis of the book, The E-Myth, is that just because you like to bake doesn't mean you should open a bakery.
Right. Yeah.
Because business is about operating a business.
Well, also, I mean, I think you told me she already has 75 units, and it's like, well, if you're at 75 units and it's
no, she has 75 tenants.
Okay.
She has maybe about, she has 75 tenants, but she's got about a dozen buildings, which probably translates into, she might have 40 units, something like that.
Well, it seems that it's hard to believe that at that level you can't afford to hire somebody, and if you can't, there's probably something.
Well, I mean, it's not that she can't afford to hire somebody, but it's like how to get to the next level, right? Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I remember when I had my office, and I had a mentor that I met with, and he wasn't actually very helpful, to tell you the truth, but that's another story. I mean, I kind of had the same dilemma. It's like, I'm at this point where I can't do it on myself. But to go to the next level means that I'm not selling real estate anymore. Which is what I love to do. I love to sell real estate. I don't like to manage people. I don't want to manage people. Hence the reason I'm at Compass, I guess, right?
Yeah, right. We tried that, right?
Yeah, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt to show for it. And now I'm happy at Compass, and just want to maybe add 1 or 2 more people to my team, and a small, excellent team of people. And I think I'll be a happy little camper.
That sounds about right.
Right? Yeah. So we don't have much to talk about this week, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're feeling the same malaise that everybody else in the world is feeling, huh?
Yeah, I guess the rainy weather hasn't helped.
It looks like you're back up in Beach Park. You got your beanie copter back on today.
Yeah. back up here. Yeah. till
Now, when did
tonight.
you get up there? Saturday?
Last night, yesterday. Yeah.
And you're coming back in the morning? Well, you had to come back tonight?
Probably tonight. Yeah.
Because Stump is back in the office tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I saw a thing that in the paper that, or I guess it was in Cranes, that I'm trying to think who it is. They're selling their headquarters because Allstate is selling its headquarters
The one up in
because
Glenview.
in well, I think it's in Northbrook, isn't it? Their headquarters.
I thought it was Glenview, but I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, because of COVID, people aren't coming back to the office, and
Yeah.
they don't want to come back to the office. Or like with Stump, he's going to be working 3 days a week. So
Mhm. And I was with friends from out of town this weekend, and a girlfriend I grew up with that I was with is the general counsel for HUD in Denver.
mm,
And she's been working from home this whole time, and she said they're not going back. That's a government office, and she said they have no plans to go back at
Mm.
all.
wow.
I mean, you
Yeah,
think about
my
all the
nephew works for
downtown government
Google.
offices.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, you think about all those downtown federal offices everywhere, and especially in Denver, Chicago, all of that, and makes you wonder, like, are they just going to sit empty, or what are they going to do? Yeah.
Right, right. I know. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. Maybe we've just hit the nail on the head. Why things are there's no momentum, and there's just a lot of uncertainty. Because if
Mhm.
there's uncertainty, people just wait. They want to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, surprising though, I mean, overall the market's been good. Week to week right
Mhm.
now, it's kind of hard to say, but I mean, overall the market has been stronger than ever. Over this during.
yeah, well, we talked
the
about this a
start.
little bit last week, that we had this surge in the spring. I mean, but it's actually pulled back. I mean, and I'm talking very
Well, here,
general.
but I mean, nationwide,
Oh, right.
starting
Nationwide.
last summer, I mean, they record sales across the United States,
Mhm,
during the bulk of COVID. So
mhm, mhm.
it's hard to say what's affecting it and what's not, and if it slows down, is it COVID? Because COVID seemed to like give it a shot in the arm early on. So
Yeah,
yeah, no pun intended. But
yeah.
yeah, it's strange. It's interesting.
Yeah. May you live in interesting times, right?
We do that.
And we certainly are doing that. Yeah. Unprecedented. All right, good. Well, I don't have anything more to add to this conversation, I don't think. Do you
But
have any?
somehow when I talk to you later today, we'll have lots to talk about, right?
We'll have lots to talk about. Yeah, I'm sure we will. But anyway, everybody have a good week. We will bring Terrence back next week. Maybe we will get to the bottom of some of what's going on in the market. We'll do our charts and graphs next week. Are you going to join us next week, Wes, for charts and graphs?
I'll be there.
Yeah, I know.
My eyes may be glazed over, but I will be there.
Well, we'll keep it short and sweet. I won't get into the weeds too much.
If you share your screen, that might be best, because then people won't see me like in a daze.
All right, everybody, have a good week. If you have any questions, you want to reach out to us, just put something in the chat. We'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. And if you have a suggestion for something you want us to talk about for real, we could always use the help. So have a good week, everybody.
All right, bye.